looking to be a part of future Sunday games, we've got information on available tickets at our ticket booth or on our website. Man, hope you joined us for Phoenix Suns Travel Fund Giveaway Day. The first 10,000 fans through the doors get an awesome Suns travel bug so you can rep the Suns anywhere you go. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SUNS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Suns Nation, if you're interested in attending an upcoming game, please visit the team website or ticket booth for availability. Don't forget to come up to the game with Mycareer. What better way to ride here than a victory against the mascot?
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForge, on the sidelines as well. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. And then on Friday, they continue the road trip heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. And for Phoenix, Jalen Green is out there with Booker. Then it's MP. Then there's Mycareer. And it's Tate in at the center, locking down the middle. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Booker over Young. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
A nice shot by Young.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Outside, Green. Pass to Hawkins. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Reza Shea. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And their post play has been really solid.
Hawkins with it. And Young picks him up defensively. A nice shot by MP.
Impressive how confident MP is down there. It feels like he can score at will when he gets it in that area.
Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Okongwu is now starting, Tim, and coming off the bench his first handful of seasons, I think got him ready for this role he's in right now.
He has been a good defender from day one. but his offensive game now starting to show some growth. He's stretching his shooting range, and he is showing you some growth as a playmaker as well.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Suns trail by 4. To the middle. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Young against Booker. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Lock at 6. Here's Salong. Phoenix grabs the miss.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
MP right side. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
And the 3 ball is good. Booker's got 5 minutes.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
Here's Rieseshay. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Hawkins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the evening. That's good from Hawkins.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Young inside. Defended by Booker. Pass to Salong. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here, and it's blocked. Young against Booker, and he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Now, here is Young. His offensive
From deep.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
Here's Booker after the basket by Atlanta. MP inside. Young's there. Rieseshay with the steal. Pass to Salong. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Looking at some numbers for MP, coming off a terrific season, 13 rebounds and 9 assists. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
Now, here's MP. Booker the pass to MP. Looking to end the run. Back to Booker. Young with the steal. Down low, here's Daniels. The basket good, off the assist from Young.
Assist from.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Mycareer inside.
Rieseshay with it. He's covered by Hawkins. Young from outside. The shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Green dishes to MP. The layup missed. The Hawks leading by 3. Daniels kicks to Young. Hawks passing it around. Back to Rieseshay. Out to the wing. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Shaw passes to Daniels. Shot clock at 2. Here's Dadier. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
And there's the call on Rizichet. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Atlanta making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Now, here's MP. He's got 7. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 9 points.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. After Rizichet goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's MP. He's got 9. Driving inside.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The Hawks shooting an impressive 60% early. They set the pick. Inside. It's hauled in by the Suns. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. And the shot goes in. And the Suns lead by 2.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
After Rizichet. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 9.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Look out!
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here is Shaw, started by Blake. Count it, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their down low.
And here's Phoenix. Here's MP. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He contributed 31 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for him. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Phoenix. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Zachary Rizachet. Second free throw, no good. The Suns trail. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Over Kristen. Barrett, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Joe passes to Shaw. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Tries from 10 and too long on the shot. The Suns shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Blake feeling it out of it. Misses the three. The Hawks shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. A nice shot by Dajier.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Barrett. They set the pick. Fires from way outside. Here's Malawaj. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
Here is Shaw, guarded by Blake. And it's Theus with the rebound. And so Blake will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Christie against Barrett. To the paint. Here's Mo. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Suns. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Banchero is out there with Barrett. And it's Green. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Tate in at the 5 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And, Craig, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. MP's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Douglas is checked in. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. MP finds Green. Now Banchero. A three-pointer off the mark. Over in the corner, Douglas. Rejected by Banchero.
And that's a full stretch on that block by Banchero, using all of his length.
Shaw passes to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. MP up top, defended by Christie. Young against Green. Shaw. Good D by Booker. The Suns leading. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Give MP credit, showing some skill right there, drawing the whistle.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. To the inside. They double him with Green. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Cavaliers. And Banchero on the follow.
Oh, nice work on the offensive glass. Banchero being rewarded for his efforts.
Young with the ball. Pass to Christie. Tower down with both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Booker dishes to MP. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Christie.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Atlanta making a switch here. Rizachet checked in.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Tate covering. Pass to Rizachet. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rizachet's got 12 points in the game. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Rizachet.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Here's Hawkins. Rebound by the Hawks. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
That is the way they would like to play every night, but of course each opponent represents different challenges.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now Reza Shea, 35 points for him last game against Cleveland.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference. Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
MP inside. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Tate.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Hawks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's the screen. Young for 3. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got 7 rebounds in the game.
More good work on the glass there when it's all... said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Over in the corner, Christie. Back to Young. After Reza Shea. Here is Shaw. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
And every time you think one team's got something going, the other seems to respond.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. On the wing, MP. MP strong inside.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against Utah. Pass to Christie. And here's Young. 6 to shoot. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Inside. Reza Shea with the steal. Pass to Young. To the middle. And the rejection by MP. Tried to fade back in there, but it's off the mark. Atlanta's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Reza Shea, defended by Booker. 5 to shoot. Here's Shaw. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
MP sets the screen for Booker. Launches it from deep. The offensive rebound. Green finds MP. Another shot. He lays it in. Hawkins has got it all tied up now for the Suns.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. We have a chance. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. You look at Malowaj, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Back to Daniels. Here's Shaw. No good with the triple.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night. Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Next it out to Bankero. Blake for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass to Shaw. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Shaw's got 9. Through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
To the wing right side. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Offline from the high post. The Hawks leading. Pass to Salon. Now here's Okongwu. Got a piece of it. Here's Malowaj. From 11 feet away. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Salon. 5 points in the game. Puts it up from 15. And it's Risa Shea missing. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Salon. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here is Shaw. Guarded by Blake. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Risa Shea with it. 16 points for him. Inside, 4 seconds left. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu. He's got 8.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Atlanta. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after this.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it, by being more active and more physical than the other team.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
You know, for Phoenix, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Hawks leading by 3. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's Young. Then it's Okongwu. And it's DeLon in at the 4 slot. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. Hawkins has got 31.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Okongwu with a screen on Booker. Young, plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Green kicks to MP. Always coming for the alley-oop here. And Tate throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Daniel. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. Tate with the screen for MP. Pass to Tate. And Tate throws it down.
The team-first attitude of MP. Nice job sharing the ball.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And here's Daniels. Now Rizachet. He's covered by Hawkins. Young outside. The tray. Phoenix grabs the miss. Hawkins has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Outside Green. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Hawkins. Okongwu with a screen on Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that can direct the floor and can control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
First free throw is good. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Pass to Young. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Hawkins. And Rizachet, the bucket on the assist by Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. MP outside. He takes it in, and Tate throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Daniels. Back to Young. Pass to Rizashea. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rizashea's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Booker the pass to MP. Tate with the screen for MP. Down low. Rizashea with the steal. One-on-one fast break. The Hawks working the ball around. And the rejection by MP. Okongwu with a screen on Green. Here's Rizashea. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
To the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Hawks trail. Pass to Salon. Back to Rizashea. Young looking around. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Tate. Booker against Young. And Caro outside. Now Hawkins. There's the lob to Bankero.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run. The Hawks trail by 4. Okongwu with the screen for Rizashea. And Okongwu slams it in.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And here is MP. 33 points for him. Booker outside. Booker gets a screen from Hawkins. And Booker kicks to Tate. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Now, here is Young. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen. He was averaging over 29 points a game. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Rizashea in the corner from outside the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Tate's only got his 6th rebound on the night. Hawkins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 7-point Phoenix lead. Now Young. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. MP's. To the inside. over the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Hawks making a change here. Dottier's checked in. Phoenix leading by 7. Here is Hawkins. He has 35. Bancaro is screened for MP. Looking for Bancaro and gets it there.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Young, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there's Bancaro on the assist by Hawkins. Bancaro's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Hawkins. Daniels against Koulibaly. Okongwu. Bancaro grabs the board. Bancaro's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. MP passes to Blake. Shoots over Rizachet. Clock at 4. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Young with the steal. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. The Hawks making a change here. Christie with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Hawkins. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, they've been...
Oh, what a slam! Clean that up! If you give MP a runway like that, he is going to take off on you.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Young. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Paolo Bancaro. Bancaro's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Sensational drive by MP. The D pretty much had no choice but to foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Suns.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. At the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. You look at MP, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, come on, Malawak, down a few spots. Another one of the great rebounders in the league. What a season on the glass for him so far.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Atlanta making a switch here. Dottier's checked in. And it's Bancaro missing. The Hawks trail by 15. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Guys, back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. The Suns making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Here's Malawak. He's got 6. He lobs it up. Pass to Shaw. Inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
The Hawks have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's Blake. Takes the three.
Blake, first personal foul. Third team foul.
The Hawks trail by 11. 1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Down low. And the lead is down inside. Single digit.
A ready shooter.
MP left side. Second shot opportunity. That's tipped. 1:02 left in the third. Off target from outside. NP outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight, 7 of 7.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
They set the screen. Pass to Joe. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Suns. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. MP looking around from 11 feet away. And no good that time. Here is Shaw, guarded by Blake. Two on the clock. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6th block.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Everybody keep shooting the ball. All right, jumpers will go. All right, they come in flurries. You miss a couple, you make a couple.
Wanting to keep it fast and loose, Quinn Snyder asking his guys to stay aggressive on offense.
And you have to take the shots that the system is designed to create. If you don't, everybody gets bogged down. And
He sledgehammered it in. Climb that ladder.
What strength from MP, shrugging off the physical defense like it was nothing.
That's good from Hawkins. The Hawks trail by 14. Pass to Young. That one rolling around and rims out.
not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Took him no time at all on that one.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Here's Joe for three. Tate with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Young against Booker. Here's Shaw. Got a piece of it. Outside Green. Here's Tate. And Tate throws it down.
Offensively,
defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And there's the drive. Shaw passes to Joe. Will it go? Rebound by the Suns. Maluaj has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Hawkins. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hawkins has got 46 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Young against Booker. There's the pick. Joe in the corner. Baseline jumper. The Hawks again can't hit. Suns leading by 20. To the middle. Here's Booker. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. The Suns making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here is Shaw, guarded by Green. Reza Shea, and the rejection by MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Here's Reza Shea, covered by MP. And that one's good, Reza Shea. Reza Shea's got 10 points here in the second half. Kicks it out to MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 21. To the inside. Joe, good. Joe's got his first points of the night.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the middle, Young finds Reza Shea. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
That one on Reza Shea.
Well, forcing the issue down low. MP applying pressure and drawing the contact.
Free throw good, MP. And so Hawkins drills both of them. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Green taking his time here. Shoots over Reza Shea. Phoenix no good that time either.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And the basket by Shaw.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Well, you can tell when a shooter is confident. He shot that like he knew it was going in.
And Tate throws it down.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
The Hawks trail by 18. Young outside, but 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Hawkins has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Hawkins has got 12 points now in the quarter. Here's Young. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Hawkins. Shaw with the rebound. Shaw's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Young. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
MP, good.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Tate with the rebound. Tate's only got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Hawks trail by 16. Pass to Rizeshay. And a wide open look for Daniel. Off target from 3-point range. Mycareer passes to Tate. And yes, it's good. Tate's only got 19 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Daniels from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Tate a screen on Okongwu. Mycareer. It's rebounded by Salon. The Hawks trail by 18. Here's Rizeshay. No good on the 3. And here's Mycareer. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. There's the lob to Mycareer. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Green. Off the inbound pass. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for the Suns. Daniels dishes to Young. Outside Daniels. Here's Rizeshay, covered by MP. 5 on the clock. Okongwu with the screen for Daniel. The Hawks again can't hit. Phoenix leading by 18. Booker finds Mycareer. Now Coulibaly. Back to MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Rizeshay with it. MP's there. Outside Daniel. To stop the drought. Rebound by the Suns. Mycareer's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Rizeshay. Coulibaly, no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Shoots from the elbow. And it's Rizeshay missing. Phoenix leading by 20. Pass to Booker. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Hawkins kicks to Mycareer. Back to MP. And stolen by Okongwu. Now, Rizashay. The three goes down.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Booker gets a screen from Hawkins. And the dunk by MP.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Okongwu with a screen on MP. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And the Suns call time here. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. So it's both teams.